and they're off and racing for the Maharaja'S Gold Cup Grade 3. On settling down at Shubhankar, showing out in the early stages, is ahead by 3 parts in front of Ramiel, and Nometsi has stood flat-footed, taking the first right-handed turn at Shubhankar from Ramiel. After that is Odysseus. Arcadian is towards the inside. The favorite Diff is racing 5th. Followed next in the field there by Truth. Mandarinos for the 3 parts of a length behind. On the outside is Castiel. For the 2.5 lengths behind is Positano, joined on the outside by Queen of Kings. Freedom touches. Next 2 from the back is Exuma, and Mescalito is right at the back, and Nometsi did not jump out of the stalls as the field of 14 runners continue the journey down the backstretch for the Maharaja'S Gold Cup Grade 2.
So little over 200 to travel in the running of this Maharaja'S Gold Cup. Shubhankar continues to lead this field. Almost about a length and a quarter in front of Odysseus running second. Randall is in close attendance third. Castile comes the next, Arcadian. Truth is the one which is traveling about 2 deep off the fence but close in attendance. Being joined on the outside by Mandarino. Mescalito is another 2 behind. 4 behind is Queen of Kings, who's already been niggled at the stage. They have been followed another 3/4 lengths behind on the outside by Mescalito. Further back is Exuma, and the one on the inside as they are approaching the 600-meter marker. They are approaching the final turn after 600 on top of the home straight for the running of this 2025 edition of the Maharaja'S Gold Cup Grade 2. Shubhankar continues to lead this field, brings them into the home straight by a margin of almost about a length and a quarter in front. Ramiel is the one which is in second at this stage. Odysseus is the one which is being produced on the outside, and now being produced on the outside is Diff. Arcadian, they have been followed on the far side by Positano, who is trying to inches on the outside. Diff now being covered on the outside by Positano, and Positano now travels the runner by about a length and a quarter in front of Arcadian, and Diff is only finishing on third. Positano emerging victorious. Arcadian second. Ending up third was Diff, followed by two. Then came Mescalito. They have been followed by the other runners of Queen of Kings, Odysseus. Then came Mandarino. Castile is not far behind. Then came Shubhankar, Ramiel, and Exuma, with finishing on last as they went past the finish line was Freedom Touch. So Positano was nicely positioned, sporting the green cap.
Before Akshay jumped out, he pulled back the horse a little and he settled in the back punch. He tracked throughout, and then coming into the straight, he swung around everyone and he got a great turn of foot. I think, as you mentioned in the pre-race, the weight difference mattered a lot.
Well, it did matter. The lack of run showed on Diff. Arcadian ran a mighty race, but Positano just stalked them throughout the race. Akshay just waited patiently, pulled him wide out. He used the fresh ground to his advantage, the weight to his advantage, and the results are there.
Absolutely. And then next stop is the St. Leger. I think these same horses will be contesting in that race.
Well, the terms of that race is completely different. Positano will not be getting so much weight from Diff, and now that Diff has had a run under his belt, he'll be primed for that race. The first 5, I think, will be going for the Ledger, and that looks to be another exciting race coming up this season.
Absolutely. Now we move on to the 6th race, folks.
With us, but firstly let's talk about the Maharaja'S Cup. Positano, there was a great turn of foot in the midfield. Please walk us through the race.
So basically he was very, very well placed at the scales, and he's run 3rd in the Indian Derby, he's run 3rd in the Bangalore 2000 Guineas, he's run 4th. We were always caught bad draws in those races, and vis-a-vis Diff, he was getting a lot of weight. So at the scales we had the best chance.
What is next for this horse?
So basically the target has always been the Indian St. Leger. The target has been the Indian St. Leger, so we are going to work towards that.